everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do the new boss and how to get the new level 1 gear. Now you need to do the Coliseum quest first, the entirety of it, and you need to speak with him. And with this one, it'll be level 31 armor. Now from the stats, it doesn't look appealing, I understand that. But to all you tank mains out there, this will be very pleasing. I mean, look at that. 24 plus HP, 11 plus HP, 6 HP, 18 HP. Basically, everything is HP up, except for the boots. Those who want to do like damage and everything and PvP related, you might want to get these boots. I don't have them, but I wish I would. Again, HP, HP, and HP. So, of course, we have the Noxus armor, level 31 armor, which is about DPS. And with these, Ragnar's Gladiator and Wolfbone armor is about HP, being a tank. Now, the way you get these token of challenges as well, by doing the challenge redux. Now, it's like most other, like the little bosses, where it's just a beefed up version from like the story, like Tengu, the Raiju, the Nox, and some other stuff, even the Cryptox. So yeah, you could either go enter private or public. Of course, public is the best, unless you have a squad full of team. Now, as you see, there's two of these. Now, at the moment, don't be like that idiot that just goes without any care in the world. Now you want to target Teclis. The reason why you want to target him is he does more damage than Rex, and as it says, you need to protect him. Meaning, it's kind of an escort type mission where you need to protect him, but you call it whatever. I just call it like that. Now, of course, Pirate, Berserker, and the Dragon Slayer class is always going to be pretty viable in the DPS range. Well, Pirate is kind of a gamble. So, yeah. But yeah, another thing that I would recommend is bring a Mogglemancer here for that DPS and silence skills, because I recognize that the silence ability is very actually useful, because I mean, it literally halts progress of the enemy. And you know the feeling when you get silence out of all your abilities, pain and suffering. And as you can see, there's no penalty for that, meaning you just die over and over and over and over and over and over to the ends of time. So go wild. Now, another thing is that this is kind of a clutch, meaning even if you like pick the right classes, take your cards correctly, even get buffs in if you want to, remember this, it's a clutch. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Kind of depends on the team, which everybody's just necro for some reason, which is a bad example. But even so, lots of classes are viable in this dungeon, and of course not all of them are going to be viable. Sure, Necro is doing a good job, but not as good as like a Berserker, Pirate, Dragon, or a Dragon Slayer would do in the DPS range. Of course, Necro is kind of good for the shield breaks and everything. So just have one Necro on your team and one Mogomancer if that's a possibility. What the hell? Okay, I don't want that to happen. But yeah, as you can see, we're doing pretty well so far. And be aware that this is gonna eat your potions out. So bring lots of stack of potions if you can. If you can't, well, say goodbye. Because I think you're gonna be kicked out for dying multiple times. That never happened to me, but I know there are those bastard people that just kick out because you're just dying too much. You know, you ran out of pots. Now, once you kill Tuctus, which should be about just any moment, you're gonna go to Rex. Now, Rex is, of course, he is weaker, but that doesn't mean he can totally wreck your ass. Because once Rex is getting lower and lower and lower, you will be debuffed by the crowd, meaning you get less damage. No. The enemy's gonna get buffed, like more defense, more attack, so better kill him fast as possible. Like, even the crowd can heal you back, can literally heal the boss back up. Not like fully, but a huge amount. So yeah, this is what I'm saying is kind of a clutch. Also, there will be like enemies, like mercenaries, wolves, and even a little bit more powerful wolves. Of course, that can happen as well, where the crowd roots for you instead of the boss itself. But again, it's never the case that you're the one that's getting buffed constantly, because again, this is a more buffed up version. Okay, so this won't be a clutchy moment. So we're already doing quite a lot of damage, and his aggro is being targeted away, which is also a plus. Never mind. Even though silence is on, that doesn't mean that silence is useful. It is not, well, vulnerable. As the enemy can still attack, but it can't use any skills. Which is good because, well, he has an AoE skill, which does ridiculous damage. So yeah, be careful on that one. Okay, it looks like we're getting lucky, as instead of the boss getting buffed, we're getting buffed, which is a good sign. Except not for me dying. Didn't do a proper test on all the classes. I'm going on a whim to which ones are good and which ones are not. Oh, and there we go. That's what I'm talking about, where, well, the crowd can be on the boss's side instead of your side. Oh, there come the mercenaries. Even though they don't look that much of a problem, you still want to kill them. Because again, you want to keep Constantine as healthy as possible. Because again, this is going to be a little bit of a clutchy moment, meaning sometimes you lose, sometimes you don't. You just have to go on a whim here. Just roll the die and see what happens, because I sure don't know. But as the ideal team would be here would be like, I don't know, like a Dragon Slayer, a Warrior, Berserker, or a Pirate. Then we need a Mogomancer, and then Necro is kind of optionary, but again, the lowering defense one is very good, as then Dragon Slayer can focus on silencing this bastard. But even then, Mogomancer has a silence, so the Dragon Slayer has a better focus on the bleed effect instead of any other. Because Mogul Lancer can silence way faster than the Dragon Lancer, and Necro can, well, can shred through shields a little bit faster. I mean defense, not shields. Jesus Christ. And try to get aggro as well, because that's a big plus. This is why I'm saying you need to bring Warrior for that more aggro buff that he has. Now, of course, you don't have to, because the main thing that you want is to have a warrior and a Mongol Lancer. That's what you want to have constantly. That's like the big main. You always want to have a Mongol Lancer, and you always want to have a warrior in your party at all times. 3, you can, shift rate. The way that I would want to do it is, again, warrior, Dragon Slayer, Berserker, or Pirate, then Pogomancer, and then Necro for optionary purposes. Check the Constantine. Okay. I have no idea if you can heal Constantine or not. Because if you can, then Paladin would be actually viable as well for keeping Constantine alive constantly. I died again. Nothing to worry. Swear, as it looks like we're gonna win if people would actually kill the enemies. It's because I'm the one gonna be doing it. Okay, actually somebody is actually trying to kill the enemies. Okay, good aggro is being drawn. And it's not anymore. Tech is up. Perfect. Oh, god damn it. Come on. There we go. Looks like it is game. Oh, I'm dead. Tyrion turned into the arena. That's not good. And it's dead. And a chest has been spawned. Make sure everybody gets a hit. So everybody got a hit. So I'm gonna use my abilities and Wolfbone Shoulders. Damn it, it's not the cape or the boots. Oh well. I guess a better luck next time for me. But yeah, that's basically the new level 31 boss with a new level 31 gear. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe. It looks like 2021 is not being a good year at the start. Hopefully that won't be the case, but it looks like it will be. So yeah, that's basically how you do the boss, the rules you need to follow, and if you do everything correct, you should win. Again, that is if the crowd's on your side and all the rules are done correct, and if your teammates know what they're doing. So yeah.